Yo guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Thank you today, and today we're doing, well, boys and girls, I'm glad you asked, because today we're back on World of Warships console. That's right, we're doing World of Warships console, there, Tank. Well, I'm glad you asked, because today we're taking a look at the well, not upcoming, but it's the new ship line, the Netherlands, I think it's called, or something like that. Yes, it's nothing but cruisers, but still, we're going to be covering it in a, I guess you could say, tech tree showcase. And before you go say, "Hey Tank, you're a little bit late on this party, are you, buddy?" Yeah, I'm a little bit late on it. Kind of big late on it, but, well, I want to do it, and I want to show you guys everything about it if you haven't went up the line yet and stuff. And, yeah, I guess let's get right into it. I know this is a American ship. It's a Massachusetts Tier 7, but it has nothing to do with the new nation within the game, the Netherlands. So, of course, we're going to be looking at Tier 1 up to, well, Tier 8. Even though Tier 1 isn't really a spot you're going to probably stay at the most of the time. But yeah, I mean, look at the ship. It's a Tier 1 ship. You're probably not going to want to stay down here forever. But still, this gets if you're like a completionist or person that likes Tier 1s and stuff. So let's look at the loadout. Of course, because it's high explosive, AP rounds, and of course, a damage control party. Specs. Your hit points is 16,000 and, yeah, 16,600. Armor is, well, between, well, we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Torpor, not torpor. Sorry for that. I'm thinking about arc. Torpedo damage reduction is 4%. Okay, so main batteries. You get 120 mm 40 corrupt M no 3 guns. You get 8 of these out of 1, so you get 8 gun turns with 1 gun in each one of them. Fire range is 9.5 kilometers. Reload time is 8 seconds. Turn time is 18 seconds. HE shells, of course, we've already said that. Max HE shell damage is 1,700. Virusing chance is 7%. AP shell, 2,000 damage. Okay. AA defense, you get a 7.92 mirror Shorewarzons. I am probably butchering that name so badly. But you get 3 of them out of 1, so you get 3 gun turns with 1 gun in each one. Average damage per second is 6, firing range is 1 kilometer. Then you get a 12.7 mm rounding M900, well, yeah, English. 1921, you get 8 of these with 1 gun in each one of the turrets. Average damage per second is 37, firing range is 1.2 kilometers. Max speed is 20 knots, turning circle radius is 330, and rotor trip time is 4.8 seconds. Detectability range by sea is 7.8, while ship is on, after firing your main batteries is 9.5, when the ship is on fire is 9.8, detectability range by air is 4.7, after firing your main batteries is 7.1, and when the ship is on fire is 7.7. Ground detectability range is 2 kilometers, and while firing in smoke is 2.8. Then, of course, there's the stats, and then the armor itself. So we got about 10 meter thickness for the fore and aft end armor, which is the bottom. The fore end deck is 6. The fore end plating is also 6. The bottom is 10. The aft end deck is 6. The aft end plating is 6 to 13. We also have the superstructure armor. Top side plate is 6. Cooling tower top is 51, which looks like it's the highest number so far. Cooling tower bottom is 25. Cooling tower size is 102, so actually, no, we get 102 there. Oh, wow. Side plate is also 6. Then we have the main battery mount armor. Side plate is 25. The frontal plate is 51, so yeah, 51, okay. Top plates is 25. Then the actual room armor, outboard ship is 13, deck is 13, plating is also 13, outboard ship is also 13. Then we have the visible ship part armor, citadel armor deck slope 50 to 125. Wow, on this ship. Then we have the citadel bottom is 20, the citadel deck is 50, The Citadel Arthur ship is 13. The Citadel Arthur ship is also 13. The Citadel plates is also 13. And yeah, that's basically all you really want to know about this ship. But yeah, the tier 1, what is this ship's called? Gordolands? I'm probably butchering that name. Next, we have the tier 2 cruiser, which is called Java. So let's look at this beauty of a beast. Yeah, 2 forward gun turrets right there. I know, I don't think the last one had torpedoes, but this one doesn't look like it has torpedoes either. So it looks like another ship line that doesn't really get torpedoes. So far, as tier 1 and tier 2 goes, but yeah. So we get HE shells and AB shells as normal. Damage control party, and our specs. Hit points is 21,600. Torpedo damage reduction is 4%. Main batteries, we get 150 caliber guns. We get 10 gun turrets, or yeah, 10 guns and 1 gun turret. So let's go back. Oop, my bad. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we got about, it looks like 3 of them on the side, 2 in the rear, and 3 of them on this side, and 2 of them in the front of the ship. So yeah. Firing range is 10.4 kilometers. Reload time is 11.5 seconds. Turning time is 22.5 seconds. Max HE shell damage is 2,150. Firing saving chance is 11%. And max AP shell damage is 3,000. AA, we only get 1. Wow, okay. We get a 75mm 55 Buford model 1929. Looks like we get 4 of them with 1 gun turret in each one, or gun in each one. Average damage per second is 35. Firing range is 3 kilometers. Max speed is 30 knots. Circle radius is 570, and rotor shift time is 10.1 second. Detectability range by sea is 8.4. After firing your main batteries is 10.4. When the ship is on fire is 10.4. Detectability range by air is 5.1. After firing your main batteries is 8.1. And when the ship is on fire is 8.1. Granted detectability range is 2 kilometers, and while firing in smoke is 3.6. And then let's talk about the armor of the ship. So we got the forward end, aft end armor. Bottom is 10. Forward end plating is also 10. The fore end aftward ship is 6. Fore end deck is also 6. Bottom is 10. After end armor belt is 50. After end deck is 6. After end plating is also 6. And after end aftward ship is also 6. Next is the torpedo detection, protection, not detection, whatever. Side plating is 6. And the armor belt is 75. We have the superstructure armor, top side plates is 6. Cooling tower top is 80 to 100. Cooling tower bottom is 25. Cooling tower side is 125. And the side plates is also 6. Then we have the main battery armored mount armor. Side plates is 100. Frontal plates is 100 again. Top plates is 100. So basically 100 all around the main gun turrets. We have the actual armor, room armor. Deck is 10 to 50. Outward ship is 6 to 10. Outward ship again is 6 to 10. Plating is 10 to 75. We have the visual ship part armor. Citadel armor deck sloping is 50. Citadel bottom is 15. The Citadel torpedo bulkhead is 6. The Citadel deck is 25. And Citadel outward ship is 6. And also the Citadel outward ship is also 6. So yeah, there you go. I mean, I can show you guys simply the how large the Citadel is on this ship. Oh, my bad. Right there. So, where are you going to be firing at? Well, if you really want to, you could try and aim where the first cooling tower sits and aim right below it. Same with the second one and back a little bit back there. But yeah, that is the Citadel of this ship. And next, let's go to the next tier, which is tier 3, which is called the Ryotor. I'm probably butchering that name so badly. But it's the tier 3. This one looks a little bit more better. It looks like you don't get as many gun turrets on it. And again, you don't get no torpedoes, so no torpedoes. It looks like on the tier 3. So tier 1, you definitely don't really get torpedoes on tier 1, but tier 2, you don't get any. And tier 3 here, it doesn't look like you get any torpedoes either. So, HE, you want to get HE shells and AP shells, then you get a damage control party, which I probably forgot to say that. Consumer duration is 5 seconds, reload time is 60 seconds. Of course, you get unlimited of these. Sonar, torpedo, torpedo, a quartering range, 3 kilometers. Ship, a quartation range. I'm probably butchering that name so bad. It's 4 kilometers. Consumer duration is 100 seconds. Reload time is 180 seconds. And number of these is 2. We get catapult fighters. Consumer duration is 90 seconds. Reload time is 8 seconds. Again, only get 3 of those. Next is the hit points or survivability. Hit points is 23,000, and torpedo damage reduction is 10%. Main guns, it looks like you get 2 types of guns, but it's the same caliber, it looks like. We get 150 mm, 50 Mark 10, which looks like we get 1 in each in 1 gun turn. So, yeah, okay. So, I will show you guys what those are probably going to be like. Main batteries, which is the 150 Mimir 50 Mark 9 guns. We get 3 of them in 2 gun turrets. Actually, we get 2 in 3 gun turrets. That makes more sense, yes. Firing range is 12.1 kilometers. Reload time is 9 seconds. Turning time is 22.5. Max HE shell damage is 2,150. Firing stun chance is 11%. And max AP shell damage is 3,000. AA, we get 12.7 mm Browning M1921 for these with 1 in each gun turret. Average damage per second is 18. Average firing range is 1.2. And we also get a 25 mm Acheon L64 model 1932. We get 5 of these with 2 in each gun turret. Average damage per second is 20. And firing range is 2.5 kilometers. Max speed is 32 knots. Turning circle radius is 660. Rudder shift time is 9.8 seconds. Detectability range by sea is 9.6. After firing your main batteries is 12.1. When your ship is on fire, it's 11.6. And detectability range by air is 5.8. After firing your main batteries from the air is 8.8. Or actually 5.8, then 8.8. Then when your ship is on fire from the air is 8.8 as well. I probably was looking at the 8s before I was looking at the actual air. Try for that. Ground detectability range is 2 kilometers, and detectability while firing in smoke is 4.2. And of course, you have the stats, which just means, the type of battles you've played in the vehicle, the ship, and stuff like that. But now, let's look at the armor of the vehicle, or the ship. Now, oh, actually, do you count a ship as a vehicle? Alright. For the fore and aft end armor, the bottom is 20. Fore end deck is 13. Fore end plating is also 13. Fore end aft ship is 13. Bottom is 20. Aft end deck is 13. Aft end plating is also 13. Aft end aft ship is also 13. Torpedo protection, side plates is 16. Armor belt is 50. And that's it. The superstructure armor, top side plating is 10. The cooling tower top is 30. Cooling tower bottom is 30. Cooling tower side is also 30. And side plates is also 10. We have main battery mount armor. Top plates is 30 to 50. Rear plate is 30 to 50. Side plates is 30 to 50. And bottom plate is 30 to 50. Frontal plate is 100. And barbette hatch is 50. And barbette armor is 50. So it's not like the previous one, where all around and the gun turns are actually 100. On this one, it's a little bit lower, except 100, which is the front plate. Huh, pretty interesting. Actual room armor, deck is 7 to 16. Authorship is 13. Authorship is also 13. And plating is 16 to 50. Visual ship part armor, Citadel Authorship is 13. Oops, my bad. Citadel bottom is 20. The Citadel Arthur ship is 13. The Citadel deck is 30. And the Citadel torpedo bulkhead is also 20. And let's get rid of all this to show you where the Citadel actually is. And that's a big old Citadel right there. So how you're going to want to aim at this thing if it's giving you broadside is, if you're aiming at the rear, aim behind the first gun turret, and yeah. And if you're aiming from the front, aim where the front first gun turret and the front and behind it. So yeah, that's a big old Citadel there for this big old ship. Wow, okay. I probably will tell you guys about this. I mean, it's pretty simple. Consumable duration is 5 seconds. Reload time is 60 seconds. You get unlimited of those. And same with this ship as well. You get about 5 seconds with consumable duration and reload time 60. And you get unlimited of those. But that was the tier 3 done. Now we're moving on to the tier 6. And this is probably where you'll probably really want to know more about the ship and stuff. It looks more modernized too. And again, I'm not seeing no torpedoes on it. These ships are no torpedo type of ships then. This ship though looks so more modernized than a World War II type of ship. Wow. But it looks like we get high explosive and AP shells. Of course, we get a damage control party. Consumable duration is 5 seconds. Reload time is 60. And we get unlimited of them. Sonar, torpedo accordation range is 3 kilometers. Ship accordation, I'm probably butchering that name so badly. Range is 4 kilometers. Consumable duration is 100 seconds. Reload time is 180. And you get only 2 of them. Catapult fighters, which consumable duration is 90. Reload time is 80. And number of them is only 3. We get survivability. Hit point is 24,000. Torpedo damage reduction is 16. And then we get the main batteries. 150mm 50 Mark 9. We get 4 with 2 guns in each one of them. So 4 gun turrets. Firing range is 12.5 kilometers. Reload time is 9.5. And turning time is 22.5. Max HE shell damage is 2,150. And firing saving chance is 11%. Max AP shell damage is 3,000. Then the AA. We get 25mm Acheon L64 model 1932. Two gun turrets with 2 guns in each. Average damage per second is 8. Firing range is 2.5 kilometers. Then we get the famous 40mm 56 Beaufort model 1936. We get 8 gun turrets with 1 gun in each one. Average damage per second is 60. Firing range is 3.5 kilometers. Max speed is 30.6 knots. Turning circle radius is 580. Rudder shift time is 10.7 seconds. The detectability range by sea is 10.4. While after firing your main batteries is 12.5. And when the ship is on fire is 12.4. The detectability range by air is 6.2. And after firing your main batteries from the air is 9.2. And when the ship is on fire from the air is 9.2. The granted detectability range is 2 kilometers, and detectability while firing in smoke is 4.6. Of course, your status, and then your armor. So let's talk about the armor. The fore and aft armor bottom is 20. The fore end plating is 13. Fore end athwart ship is 13. Fore end deck is 13. Bottom is 20. Afton athwart belt is 50. Afton deck is 13. Afton plating is also 13. And Afton aft and athwart ship is also 13. The torpedo protection is side plate is 16. And armor belt is 75. Superstructure armor, top side plates is 10. Cooling tower top is 50. Cooling tower bottom is also 50. Cooling tower side is also 50. And side platings is also 10. Then we have the main battery mount armor. Top plates is 50. Rear plate is 50. Side plates is also 50. Bottom plates is 50. Frontal plates is 100. And barbaric armor is also 50. We have the actual room armor. Deck is 16 to 50. Athwart ship is 13. Athwart ship is also 13. Plating is 16 to 75. And then we have the visible ship part armor, Citadel armor deck sloping 50, Citadel bottom is 20, Citadel torpedo bulkhead is 13, the Citadel deck is 25, the Citadel Earthward ship is 13, the Citadel Earthward ship is also 13. And let's get rid of all of this and see where the Citadel really sets. It doesn't sit that high above the Warwick. I guess they all don't, but if you really want to hit, again, aim if you're looking at the front of it, aim behind the first gun turret and be back of it. If you're aiming in the rear of it, aim at the first gun turret in the rear, and then aim for back of it as well. So yeah, that makes more sense, as you can see. But yeah, that is the tier 4 syllabus. I am probably butchering that name. Next is the tier 5, the Kejiduyan. I am probably butchering that name so badly. But let's look at the ship real quick. So it looks like it's 2 gun turrets in the front. Still no torpedoes, what I can see. Nope, no torpedoes. And 2 gun turrets in the rear. And this one, it it kind of doesn't look as more modern than the other one does, but yeah. So loadout, we get high explosive shells, armor AP shells, and aerial HE bombers. Ooh, something new. We get a damage control party, consumable duration is 5 seconds, reload time is 60 seconds, and you get unlimited of them. Sonar, we get torpedo accostation range is 3 kilometers. Ship accostation, I'm probably butchering that name so badly. Range is 4 kilometers. Consumable duration is 100 seconds. Reload time is 180. You can only get 2 of them. Catapult fighters. Oh wait, did I forget about talking about that too? On the others, I don't think the other one gets it, but let's see. But catapult fighter consumable duration is 90 seconds. Reload time is 80, and you can only get 3 of them. Same. Well, actually, no, you can only get 2 of these. But average AA damage is 200% more, which is defense AA fire, so you get better AA. Consumable duration is 40, and reload time is 150, and you can only get 2 of them. Now I'm kind of curious. This ship? No. Okay, so, whew, I thought I was going to be sweating bullets there. But next will be the specs. So survivability, we get about 28,000 hit points, and torpedo damage reduction is 19%. Aircraft, we get the 4-core T.4. Okay. Hit points is 2,000. Max speed is 200 miles per hour. Attack unit size is 6. Aircraft per squad is 6. Detectability range is 9 kilometers. Squad restoration time is 65 seconds. Max bomb damage is 4,500. Bomb and payload is 6. Firing setting chance is 24%. Main batteries, we get 152 mm 53 model 1942, which we get 4 gun turrets with 2 guns in each ones. Firing range is 13.4 kilometers. Reload time is 8.5 seconds. Turning time is 22.5. Max HE shell damage is 2,400, and firing staying chance is 11%. Max AP shell damage is 3,200. Okay, let's talk about the AA. Looks like we get the famous Beelfords again, which actually looks like we get more of them. So we get a 40mm 56 Beelfords. We get 6 gun turrets with 1 gun in each one. Average damage per second is 46. Firing range is 3.5. And we get another 40mm 56 Beelfords, which it looks like there's not really much of a big difference between the two. But looks like we get 2 gun turrets with 2 guns in each. Average damage per second is 25. Firing range is 3.5, which is the same thing as the first ones. But looks like we get a 40mm 56 Buford model 1936, which is a little bit more different model. Which it looks like we get 6 gun turrets with 2 guns in each. Average damage per second is 136, and firing range is 3.5 kilometers. Max speed is 33 knots. Turning circle radius is 720, and rotor shift time is 12.5 seconds. The detectability range by sea is 11 kilometers, while after finding your main batteries is 13.4, and when the ship is on fire is 13. Detectability range by air is 6.6, after finding your main batteries from the air is 9.6, and when the ship is on fire from the air is 9.6. The ground detectability range is 2 kilometers, and while firing in smoke is 5 kilometers. Okay, and let's look at the armor. So for the fore and aft in armor, bottom is 30, athwart ship is also 16, fore end plating is 16, athwart ship is 16, fore end armor belt is 16 to 50, fore end deck is 16, athwart ship is 1650, as fore end athwart ship is 16 to 50, bottom is 30, aft end armor belt is 20 to 75, aft end deck is 20, aft end plating is also 16, athwart ship is 16, aft end athwart ship is 16, and athwart ship is also 16. Torpedo protection is side plates is 16, and armor belt is 50 to 75. We get superstructure armor. Top side plates is 10 to 20. Coin tower top is 20. Coin tower bottom is also 20. Coin tower side is 30. And side plates is 10 to 30. We get the casemate armor. Deck is 20. Earthwork ship is 16, not 20. Deck is 30. Earthwork ship is 16, not 13, whatever. Deck is 16 and to 20. Earthward armor belt is 16 to 75. The main battery amount armor, top plates is 50, rear plates is 50, side plates is also 50, bottom plates is also 50, frontal plates is 100, which looks like 100 in all of them, except that one has 100 all around. Barbette hatch is 100, and barbette armor is 60 to 100. Actual room armor, deck is 20, deck is also 25, actually 25. Athwart ship is 16, plating is also 16. The visitor ship part armor, citadel bottom is 40, the citadel torpedo bulkhead is 15 to 30, the athwart ship is 16 to 50, athwart ship is 16, and deck is also 30. So let's look at the citadel, shall we? So the citadel is pretty long, but it doesn't sit above the water like all these ships looks like. But again, if you're really wanting to hit them, if you're looking at the front of the ship, just aim behind it a little bit more, and you'll be getting it. Same with the rear gun turret, the first one. If you just aim behind it, you'll be getting the citadel for the ship. So, yeah, not all that bad, I guess. Next is the tier 6, which it is Ender Duchess. I am probably butchering that name so badly here. Probably butchering all these names with all these ships and stuff. But let's see if this thing gets any torpedoes. Okay, so it looks like this whole ship line is going to be just like the Americans. Yeah. Just like the Americans with no torpedoes at all. I mean, okay, I will make some sense. The American Tier 4 and Tier 3 tech tree ship will get torpedoes, which is the Omaha and the Phoenix. But anything higher than that will not have torpedoes. So, yeah. But looks like we get high explosive shells, armor piercing, and of course aerial HE bombs. We get a damage control party. Consumer duration is 5 seconds. Reload time is 60, and get unlimited of them. We get sonar. Torpedo accostation range is 3 kilometers. Ship accostation range is 4 kilometers. Consumer duration is 100 seconds. Reload time is 180, and you can only get 2 of them. Then we get a capture boat fighter. Consumer duration is 90. Reload time is 80, and you get only 3 of them. And it looks like we also get defensive AA firing. Average damage AA damage is 200% more. Consumer duration is 40 seconds. Reload time is 150, and you only get 2 of them. Okay, survivability hit points is 32,500. Torpedo damage reduction is 19%. Your aircraft you get is the Four Courier TV. Hit points is 2,000. Max speed is 213 miles per hour. Attack unit size is 8. Aircraft per squad is 8. Detectability range is 9 kilometers. Squadron re- restoration time is 80 seconds. Max bomb damage is 5,150. So, yeah, they don't do torpedoes, but yeah. Bomb and payload is 6. Firing and setting chance is 30%. So we get, it looks like, 2 of the 152 Mimir 53 model 1942 caliber guns, and they both, well, the first ones looks like we get 2 guns and 2 different types of turrets, and the other one looks like we get 2 turrets with 3 guns. Firing range is 13.7 kilometers, reload time is 8, turn time is 22.5, max AG shell damage is 2,400, max firing setting chance is 11%, and max AP shell damage is 3,200. Your AA is a, well, looks like we get the Beauforts again. The 40mm 56 Beaufort, we get 7 gun turns with 1 gun in each one. Average damage per second is 53. Firing range is 3.5. We also get the 40mm Beaufort or 56 Beaufort model 1936. 10 gun turrets with 2 guns in each. Average damage per second is 224. And firing range is 3.5. Max speed is 33 knots. Turning circle radius is 720. And rudder shift time is 12.5. Detectability range by sea is 11.4. After firing your main batteries is 13.7, and when the ship is on fire is 13.4. Detectability range by air is 6.9. After firing your main batteries is 9.9. When the ship is on fire from the air is 9.9. Ground detectability range is 2 kilometers, and when firing in smoke is 5.3. Of course, your stats and stuff, and then your armor. So the armor, fore and aft end armor, bottom is 30. Aft ship is 16. Fore end plating is also 16. Aft ship is 16. Fore end and armor belt is 16 to 50. Fore end deck is 16. Aft ship is 16 to 50. Fore end aft ship is 16 to 50. Bottom is 30. Aft end armor belt is 20 to 75. Aft end deck is 20. Aft end plating is also 16. Aft ship is 16. Aft end ship is also 16. And aft ship is 16. We got the torpedo protection. Side plates is 16. And armor belt is 50 to 75. We got the superstructure armor. Top side plates is 10 to 20. Cooling tower top is 20. Cooling tower bottom is also 20. Cooling tower side is also 30. Side plates is 10 to 30. Case-made armor. Deck is 20. Outboard ship is 16. Deck is 30. Outboard ship is 16. Deck is 16 to 20. Armor belt is 16 to 75. We have the main battery mount armor. Top plates is 50. Rear plates is 50. Side plates is also 50. Bottom plates is also 50. Frontal plates is 100, which, like I've said, it looks like all frontal plates of them except that one, which I think it was the tier 4 that has about 100 in the front, but the tier 4 is the only one that has 100 on the sides and the rear and stuff. So pretty weird. Barbette hatch is 100. Oh wait, this one actually gets 100 on the barbette hatch. Barbette armor is 60 to 100, and barbette armor is 30. We get the actual auxiliary room. Have I been saying that wrong the whole time? Auxiliary room armor? I think I have. Deck is 20. Deck is also 25. Oswald ship is 16. And plating is also 16. Then the visitor ship part armor. The citadel bottom is 40. Citadel torpedo bulkhead is 15 to 30. The Oswald ship is 16 to 50. And the thrower ship is 16. Deck is also 30. So let's look at the citadel. How high does it sit above the water? They all don't look like they sit that far above the water, which they, even this one don't, but they're very large area of the ship. So yeah, again, just aim below the gun turrets and in the middle of the ship, but there, as you can see. But yeah, that's the armor of that ship, and that is the tier 6 ship done. Next is tier 7, which is called Harlem. Okay, I'm probably butchering that name so badly. And it looks like, again, I'm just gonna look this one. Dang, this one looks so beautiful. Yeah. No torpedoes. Again, so if you're expecting for ships to have torpedoes, don't expect to have this line. They just don't have it. But your armament or loadout, you get high explosive, AP, and Ertl HE bombs. We get a damage control party, consumer duration is 5 seconds, reload time is 60, and you're gonna get unlimited of them. We also get sonar. Torpedo accostation range is 3.5. Ship accostation range is 5 kilometers, and consumable duration is 100. Reload time is 180, and you can only get 2 of them. And it looks like we do not get the other one with a cabo fighter, but we do get offensive AA firing. Average AA damage is 200% more. Consumable is 40 seconds. Reload time is 150 seconds, and you can only get 2 of them. And it looks like we get a repair party as a cruiser, so tier 7 gets it. I'm betting tier 8 might get it too. HP per second is 180 plus more, like 181 more HP per tick, if that makes any sense. Any sense. Consumable duration is 28 seconds. Reload time is 40, and you can only use this 3 times. Okay, so specs. So we get 36,250 hit points. Torpedo damage reduction is 19. Aircraft, we get the four courier TV. Hit points is 1,950. Max speed is 218 miles per hour. Attack unit size is 10. Aircraft per squad is 10. Detectability range is 9 kilometers. Squad registration time is 90 seconds. Maximum damage bomb damage is 5,150, and bomb in payload is 6. Firing saving chance is 30%. And it looks like we get 2 different types of main caliber guns. Our first one is 203mm 60 SK C34. And it looks like we get 3 gun turrets with 3 guns in each. Firing range is 14.4 kilometers. Reload time is 13 seconds. Turning time is 22.5. Max HE shell damage is 2,850, and firing saving chance is 13%. Max AP shell damage is 4,800. Our secondary armaments, which these are our secondaries. Oh, okay. So they're not our main armaments. We get 120mm 50 model 1942 4 gun turrets with 2 guns in each. Firing range is 5 kilometers. Reload time is 3 seconds. Max HE shell damage is 1,700, and firing saving chance is 97%. Our AA is 20mm Orklan Mark IIs. We get 14 gun turrets with 1 gun in each one. Average damage per second is 50. Firing range is 2 kilometers. And then we also get a 40mm 56 Beaufort. For average damage per second is 76. And firing range is 3.5. Then we also get our 120mm 50 model 1942. Where you get 4 gun turrets with 2 guns in each. Average damage per second is 97, and firing range is 5.7. Hang on, is that? Yes, that is actually our secondaries. So our secondaries aren't just secondaries, they are actually AA guns. Wow, that's different on this ship than the previous ships before, but okay. Then we get maximum speed, 32.5 knots. Turning circle radius is 730, and rudder shift time is 15.6. Then we get the detectability range by sea is 11.8. After firing your main batteries is 14.4. When the ship is on fire is 13.8. The detectability range by air is 7.1. After firing your main batteries from the air is 11.2. And when the ship is on fire from the air is 10.1. Grand detectability range is 2 kilometers, and while firing in smoke is 6.6. Of course, you got stats. And then the armor. The fore-end aft-end armor, bottom is 40. Fore-end deck is 25. Fore-end plating is 25. Afterboard ship is 50 to 200. Fore-end armor belt is 40. Fore-end afterboard ship is 200. Afterboard ship is 200. Bottom is 400, not 400, 40. That would be very high. Export ships 40 to 200. After deck is 25. After plating is 25. After armor belt is 50. After export ship is 40 to 200. Export ship is 40. To be able to protection, side plates is 27, and armor belt is 200. Superstructure armor, top side plate is 16 to 50, plating is 16, side plating is 16 to 60. Then we get the case made armor. Ship is 40 to 200. I was going to say 400 again. Deck is 30. The armor belt is 40 to 200. And ship is 50 to 200. Deck is 30. The main battery mount armor, which looks like it doesn't get the auxiliary room anymore. Huh. Okay. Top plates, 50 to 105. Rear plate is 50 to 90. Side plates is 80 to 90. Bottom plates is 30. Frontal plates is 150, which is not the highest, because we got like 200 here and there. Then barbed hatch is 30, and barbed armor 40 to 200. Then we get the visual ship part armor. Citadel bottom is 40. The Citadel torpedo bulkhead is 40. The outboard ship is 200. The outboard ship is 40. And then the deck is also 30. So let's look at the Citadel. So it looks like this one does sit above the water just a little bit. So if you want to hit that spot, aim right below the first cooling tower where the control deck, I think that's called, sits, and kind of in between the two cooling towers. Because right there in the middle, it looks like it's a very big target for a Citadel. But it's not like the previous ships, though. The Citadel's the whole ship. But that's the Tier 7 Harlem. I'm probably butchered the name so badly. Last but not least is the John D. Witt, which is the Tier 8 ship of this line. And yeah, none of these ships get torpedoes, guys. So if you're expecting torpedo ships, don't expect them. These aren't torpedo cruisers. These two cruisers are just simply for more, probably like HE spamming kind of cruisers. So yeah, loadout. Of course, we get high explosive, armor piercing, and those HE bombers as well. Damage control party as well. Consumer duration is 5 seconds. Reload time is 60, and get unlimited of them. Then we get sonar. Torpedo accostation range is 3.5 kilometers. Ship accostation. I'm hoping I'm saying that name right. Range is 5 kilometers. Consumer duration is 100 seconds. Reload time is 180, and again, only get 2 of them. And it looks like we get the defensive AA fire as well, which we don't get the catapult fighter plane anymore. On both the Tier 8 and Tier 7. So average AA damage is 200% more, consumer duration is 40 seconds, reload time is 150, and getting only 2 of them. And we also get a repair party. HP per second is 210 plus. Consumer duration is 28, reload time is 40, and you can only use this 3 times. Spec survivability, hit points is 42,100, and torpedo damage reduction is 19%. Aircraft, we get again the Fokker TV. Hit points is 2,050. Max speed is 226 miles per hour. Attack unit size is 10. Aircraft per squad is 10. Detected range is 9 kilometers. Squad restoration English time is 85 seconds. Max bomb damage is 5,800. Bomb and payload is 6. And firing sane chance is 33%. Then our main batteries, which is 240mm 55 QF, which looks like we get 3 gun turns with 3 guns in each. Reload, firing range is 14.5 kilometers. Reload time is 14 seconds. Turning time is 30 seconds. Max AC shell damage is 3,400. And firing sane chance is 20%. Max AP shell damage is 6,100. And then we get our secondaries, which is the 120mm 50 model 1942. We get 6 gun turns with 2 guns in each. Firing range is 5 kilometers. Reload time is 3 seconds. Max HE shield damage is 1,700. And fighting insane chance is 7%. And I bet our secondaries are probably also our AA, which, yes, they are. We got a 20 mm Auckland's Mark II, 14 gun turns with 1 gun in each one. Average damage per second is 50. Firing range is 2 kilometers. And we get another 40 mm 56 Beaufort, though it's a Beaufort. Okay. We get 14 gun turns with 1 gun in each one. Average damage per second is 106. Firing range is 3.5 kilometers. Then, of course, we get the 120 mm 50 model 1942 guns with 6 gun turns with 2 guns in each. Average damage per second is 146. Firing range is 5.7 kilometers. Now our speed is 32.1 knots. Our turning circle radius is 200, not 200, 740. Rotor shift time is 16.7. The delivery range by sea is 12.1. Finding your main batteries is 14.5. When the ship is on fire is 14.1. The delivery range by air is 7.3. After finding your main batteries from the air is 12.1. And when the ship is on fire is 10.3. Granite detectability range is 2 kilometers, and while firing in smoke is 7.7. Of course, you get stats, which, I don't think I've said what these are, but it's pretty obvious. It's about the different types of game modes you've played in. And last but not least is the armor of the ship, probably the part that you've been waiting for. The fore and aft end armor bottom is 40, the fore and deck is 25, fore and plating is 25, fore end armor belt is 40, fore end outboard ship is 200, bottom is 40, aft end deck is 25, aft end plating is 25, aft end outboard ship is 40 to 200. Torpedo protection, side plates is 27, and armor belt is also 100 and 163 to 225. Top side plating is 16 to 50. Tower top, yeah. Cooling tower top is 50, which is the Super Shark armor. I should have said that to begin with. My bad. Cooling tower bottom is 50. Cooling tower side is 100, and side plating is 16 to 60. Yeah, I don't know where my head is. Casemate armor, Earthward ship is 25 to 200. Casemate Earthward ship is 25 to 200. Armor belt is 40 to 225. Deck is 25 to 30. Then we have the main battery armor. Top plates is 90 to 120. Rear plates is 250. Ooh, wow. Side plates is 90 to 120. Bottom plates is 75. Frontal plates is 200 meters thick. Barbed hatch is 75. Barbed armor is 40 to 250. And barbed armor is 30. Then we have the visible ship part armor. Citadel Arthur ship is 40. The Citadel bottom is also 40. The Citadel Arthur ship is 200. The Citadel deck is 30. The Citadel torpedo bulkhead is also 40. And let's look at the Citadel. So, yeah, it kind of sits above the water just a little bit. So, if you're aiming at the rear, aim at the rear gun turret and forward. If you're aiming in the front, aim at the first gun turret in the front and behind that. Or just aim where the 2 cooling towers are. Well, I should say, because this is World of Warships, you're going to want to aim a little bit above where you're aiming at, because the ship would be on, like, moving and stuff, if they're completely moving. But yeah, that is basically it for the Tier 8. Well, Netherlands ships. That is the whole ship line there, boys and girls. A big line of ships and stuff like that. It's pretty cool that there's more ships coming to the game. I'm pretty excited to see more content arise into the game. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I know I'm a little bit late on this. I'm sorry for that. But I do like doing these type of videos, showing off new ship lines, new tank lines, and do expect for tomorrow to be the upcoming, well, not upcoming, but the new Japanese tanks. If you do play both World of Tanks console and World of Warships console, I'll be doing a full tech tree showcase of the Japanese main battle tanks in tomorrow's video if you're excited to see that. But yeah, that's the new Netherlands cruisers. Pretty excited to see a new cruiser line coming into the game. And do keep in mind this is from tier 1 always up to tier 8. So yeah. Pretty excited to see new ships. And like I said, I know I haven't done content in World of Warships console in a while. I do like to come back here and there, so I hope you guys don't mind this type of video on the channel. But like I said, don't worry, World Tanks ain't going nowhere, and Arc Spy Evolve is not going nowhere either. But yeah, let me know what you think about these ships if you have already played through them, and do you like them? Are they good ships, or are they not good ships, or are they just like a mixed feeling type of ship? Please let me know down below in the comments and stuff what you think about this, well, new cruiser line in World of Warships console. Wonder what's gonna be next. What next line's gonna be coming out, and I hope I can catch it before being a little bit too late on it. But still, I hope you guys really did enjoy this one. And let me know what you think about these ships. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Or are you just a mixed feeling about these ships and stuff like that? But that's going to be it for this video there, guys. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. If you guys did, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.